The first one is Jeronimo. Jeronimo came to Europe in 2004, again 2004, but he came from Bolivia to do a master, from Colombia, sorry. I should write on my notes here. From Colombia to do a master here in Europe and then a PhD in Reiners Group in Aachen. Then he started a company here in Europe and then he became a professor. So you're also a little bit a product of HiPEAC, I think. The floor is yours.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Koen, for the introduction. Indeed, so I came to Europe. So my Europe age is almost HiPEAC's age, so that's a good one. I came from Colombia, yeah, close to Bolivia, but not quite. So I came here to do a master's in Switzerland, and it was a very interesting master's which had like very, very good professors. Some of the names you would recognize, like Lothar Thiele, Luca Benini, Nanni De Micheli, who is here, maybe Paolo Faraboschi was also there. So it was a very interesting program, and then I went to Germany to do my PhD. So I started my PhD in 2006. And then that's when I realized I started going into HiPEAC events, and that's when I realized that, yeah, HiPEAC is an awesome place, right? It was like the who is who in computer architecture and computer engineering. So I met all these professors that I had to do my master's in all these events in HiPEAC. So it was great to be part of this community. So I attended many events. I enjoyed networking. I attended the Acasis summer school in 2008. I think that was the last time it was in L'Aquila. One thing I remember of that school is that there was a soccer tournament, and maybe I forgot reality, but I think we won it. So it was, I met a lot of cool people back then, and for instance, one person that I met there was Cristian Pilato, and now we remain friends, and we ended up also having a European project that finished last year, and it was well reviewed. So that's how HiPEAC promotes this kind of networks and collaborations, and something that started in 2008, ended up in a EU project that was reviewed in 2024. So I think that's a very interesting kind of path and showing of these collaborations that start through HiPEAC. Also, for some of you may not know, I was the HiPEAC info editor like for 3 years in the 2007, 2008, and 2009, or something like that. So I get to know many of you through the HiPEAC info because I was editing, receiving a lot of the awards that you got, like Matteo, lots of your awards. I had already like a section dedicated for that in the HiPEAC info back then. So in 2014, I became a professor in Dresden, and that was kind of the moment where I said, I need to become also like now I'm professor member of HiPEAC. And since then, I think I have enjoyed many of the benefits of being part of this network. Been to many conferences, Computing Systems Weeks. I've done event organization within HiPEAC. I've been in multiple TPCs of the HiPEAC collocated event, giving invited talks, keynotes. So it's been a blast of a time in the last 10 years as a professor. I also send like 1 or 2 students at least to Acasis every year because I had the I benefit from that, and I think that's really awesome for students to benefit from that. Koen mentioned transfer is also something very important, so we founded Silexica in 2014. A lot of the things that happened through Silexica, we presented that in HiPEAC, showed that in booths, got a lot of feedback from the community. And we founded another one a year and so back, which we got a transfer award yesterday, so that's awesome also that HiPEAC kind of recognizes this kind of activities. Last but not least, I think HiPEAC is a great source for me for talent as well. So the job portal is awesome. So I think that's some of the people that started my group I met through HiPEAC or through the job portal. All right, so I think I have repeated many of the things that people said in the past. I'm really looking forward for 20 plus more years of HiPEAC. So I hope that the students that are now in my group or maybe doing masters somewhere else would also have the chance of joining a community like this and to have like this career boost that HiPEAC was for me. Thank you.